Afternoon for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. Interleague baseball next. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do we need to know here?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think I can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them. We're going to have a really good game.
Now the first pitch. Adam Frazier is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And there's hit on the line. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Reynolds.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Frazier gets his lead at first, nobody out. Goodness. Owen. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously, he's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Got to worry about the middle of the order.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on see what he can do in this one. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, just go.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Erickson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Strand a couple, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this is kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. And that one yanked just foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a two-run shot to right center, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that J.D. Martinez. Yes, he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Batting fourth. The shortstop, Xander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, he makes the stop to second for one.
Batting fifth.
Digging in next, Rafael Devers. Now the first pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Evans is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. With that, here's how the hometown Red line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Well, the Red Sox strike for two on the two-run homer. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Boston. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in on to first, and there were two down. And now Kai Tom. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. Into the box, Francie Cordero. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the other way. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfro. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. They're going to extend the scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
And back-to-back double, then single. Ambush tactics.
Boy, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
That'll bring up Bobby Dalbeck, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Throws it sharply to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away.
The batter, number 2.
Time for a look at the Buccos on here. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
And there are 2 away now. To plate, Rafael Devers flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's digging in will be Kevin Newman, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-0. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Up next for the Buccos, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pro gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swung on and hit pretty to deep left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First delivery to him. Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there, 2 gone. Now to the plate, here is Bobby Dalbeck. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Phillip Evans. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of star, but to grind out the career being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. And he got him. To bat will be Colin Moran last time up. Strike take his own. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. First pitch on the way. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Hernandez.
And now the first pitch. The windup, the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And the next up will be Alex Verdun as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second. Aboard now.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. And a swing from him yields a play to the right. 1 for 2 in the game thus far. To short, hit hard. And it sneaks under his glove. A base hit. Let's see if they send him. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as the blowout continues.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. Got nowhere to put the hitter, and so he sets up waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does, jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Blaine Underwood Jr., a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
56. Now batting, third baseman, Rafael
Devers, the next to bat. High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing fielder, gone. Back-to-backs on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers as this lead got even wider. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
And that's out number one.
Now left field.
And that'll bring up Francie Cordero. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Pitch out right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Number 10.
Next to dig in, Hunter Renfro. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Into the box, Bobby Dalbeck. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lined hard toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong with them. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
In now, Kike Hernandez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
And I mean, obviously, this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
At the plate now, Verdugo. Back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. It doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But here is 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows. Back now at Fenway Park, Watney with a report. Striding forward now is the DH, Todd Frazier. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Yeah, I'm not sure with the games today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses, and strikeouts, and no walks either.
1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's now 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Kai Tom will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Good job to spoil that, and he stays alive.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Sam Howard, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Stepping in once again is Xander Bogaerts. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
First pitch on the way. Rafael Devers stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now back, the catcher.
Next it'll be Vasquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. A line shot to third base. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Francie Cordero.
Stepping in next, Renfro grounded out in his bat. Now the first pitch. Sent on the ground out. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate here is Kevin Newman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The center fielder, number 10.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Frazier stands at first with 1 out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Dalbeck has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The right fielder.
So next to hit is, it's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. That's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups.
Dalbeck, and he's got for the final out of the front. 1. Now at the plate is Hunter Renfro. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Anytime hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
At the plate, Bobby Dalbeck. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's safe. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Alex Verdugo steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. First pitch of the AB now. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So the next that'll be J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should.
1 run is in. Throw comes to second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. David Bednar, a 6-foot right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a
Times when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rocket off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs is the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
Now batting, catcher,
In now, Christian Vasquez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, left fielder, Francie Cordero.
So now to the plate, Francie Cordero. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfro as he grounds one briskly to short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire. Already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Eric Gonzalez is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. And at the outside edge, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Todd.
Next to hit is Todd Frazier. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and they remain well behind. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Bobby Dalbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Frazier is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
At the plate now, Alex Bardugo. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the designated
So
hitter,
stepping in is J.D. Martinez, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Now the first pitch, lofted in the air out toward right center. Evans is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Now the pitch. Jacob Stallings is at the plate here as he quickly finds him down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it.
And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kai.
The batter will be Kai Tom. Grounded down the third baseline. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Stallings on at first. Nobody out. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Kevin Newman is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Devers has room in Story. 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Frazier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively. find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Brian Reynolds is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ground ball right side. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. And as you can see, they are way behind. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now into the box is Rafael Devers. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Kyle Crick comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Evans will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. So now to the plate, Francie Cordero singled in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfro as he lifts it in the air to right field. Evans will reach one hand, catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead. Now it'll be Phillip Evans starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You keep your chances as a professional.
In there, and he's ahead 0 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Phillip Evans becomes the first of the inning. Colin Moran comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next to the Pirates.
Now to Eric Gonzalez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. behind 0-2 now. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Count remains at 0-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. I was in command the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
20-0 the final this afternoon. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eduardo Rodriguez takes home the win. Tyler Anderson permitted 6 earned come across in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, entire crew, I'm Matt Vasquez. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.